Cloud9's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Omni Night.
Here it's going to be Misery reaching level 6, and he started with a Sage's Mask build-up, so I think we are looking at a medallion for him as top lane Nikwa. I don't know if they have enough TPs for this.
In here, there's your first blood. It's EternaLEnVy that draws it. Matt TP's in.
30. What a late first blood.
Yes, indeed. Glyph has cooled down for Alliance, so they at least have something to reset with. Mad also level 13. He's got some itemization to him, so his damage output's starting to increase. There's that repel out on Fata, but the purge from Mad is there. Fata taking a lot of damage. Guardian Angel turns it around. Venge, the first to fall. Serpent wards have come down, but Pycat. BK Beyond trying to lay into Fata and just can't do it. The AC beefing him up a little bit here as Nikwa makes it back. Assassinate for the kill. It's a 2-0, but Cloud9 can't break the high ground.
No, this is a pretty good hold. That's the diffusal blade surprise there that Cloud9 I think weren't ready for, and the fact that they
slow and an attack speed slow, but it's already dead. Oh, there we go. Hand of God from Chen will keep it alive. Double damage rune on Envy, making the siege a little easier. They'll put him in the front lines because he does have that Aegis. Hill from BO3 tops him off. Tower taking a fair bit of damage, but there's the swap into the base. That's the end of the Aegis of the Immortal, but there's still a lot to go. They'll also blow up BO3. No GA for this fight. Now Envy in deep. He'll get brought down quickly. Cloud9 on the back foot, just trying to retreat to mitigate their losses, but hook shot onto Big Daddy. He'll certainly fall, and they're not done yet. Fodda caught inside of the Yules. This is a disaster for Cloud9 as they get completely repelled. Alliance win the fight without even using a glyph.
Yeah, that's a really, really important hold
now
here.
They glyph to save their range barracks up top, but not needed for the siege.
I really feel like that was a wasted glyph, but they got out so far ahead there, 4,000 gold swing. And what's very important in this fight is that they swap in Envy, and it looked like Cloud9 weren't on the same page. He has an Aegis. BO3 wants to try and help him. He blinks, and he immediately regrets his decision, and then he gets killed on the way out by a Zeus ult. And
they just weren't expecting the Omni to dive out a little bit. Big Daddy takes some Whirling Axes. Shrapnel scouts things out. Hook shot in from Nikwa. Goes in onto Envy. Where's the follow-up, though? He gets hexed right away on the other side of the fight. Fata swapped in, taking a lot of damage. All heal comes out. He eats the cheese. That buys him a little bit of time. 2 down already for Alliance. The GA buys Fata that little bit of extra time he needed. Pycat goes down. Rasta wards are used to finish off Loda. The Stretch Armstrong shackles. It's a 4-for-1. Cloud9 take the fight, but buybacks are available. Already deployed by Loda. And Mad, the lone survivor, will try to book it back to the base. Now the high ground siege begins. No cliff available for Alliance. Envy repelled up. Looks like they may claim another lane of barracks off this. Buyback from the Clockwork now. Troll still dead.
And Mad, he's doing whatever he can here with the static field, but it actually doesn't do anything against this repel. BO3, very importantly for Cloud9, does stay alive here. They might repel the push, as looks like Cloud9 are not interested in going in, but they took a very big fight there. It was Alliance trying to move out aggressively and find a fight, and it ends up really...
And, well, a noble effort from Cloud9, but kind of a backfire. Will they get punished for this is the next question. Big Daddy hit by a Viper Strike. Nikwa, hook shot on 2. Cogs to break up the fight. Big Daddy goes down first, and now the rest of Cloud9 just trying to split to get back to the base. They'll lose their Clockwork, but he takes out a Shadow Shaman with him. A 1-for-2, and more importantly, Alliance repels the push once more.
My prediction.
It's a hard life, Sid.
Yeah,
I know.
It's difficult. And that
to give the Dire a lot of vision as Alliance just walk right into the pit. Pycat blinks forward, looking to start off this fight. Fata in the front lines, taking a fair bit of damage. Who's going to go down first? Pycat, BK Beyond, starting to throw those axes. The all-hill from Chen, buying Fata a lot of time. Huge damage from the Quills coming out onto Alliance, and Fata's still alive. Vengeful's already gone down. Now Loda and the front lines, hook shot onto 3. All trapped inside of the Cogs, but where's the damage? Loda's gone down. Now Pycat reinitiating. BO3 gets left behind. He'll fall. It's a bloodbath in the river, but it looks like Cloud9 could possibly take the fight. Down goes the Troll as Venge buys back. Roshan still standing, rather healthy. And the rest of Cloud9 probably going to have to book it back to the well as they're not too healthy.
That's such an awkward area to fight in for both teams in the river here. pretty much impossible to predict how that fight was going to turn out, but Cloud9 barely make it out alive there with Fata, and ends up being their fight. And they actually managed to win that. Bone7 only Guardian Angeled himself. This is the time.
Oh, from Zeus, the wraparound play catches Omni, or Envy rather. Omni pops the ultimate, but Sniper still falls. Big Daddy in a lot of trouble as well, trapped inside of the cogs, nowhere to go. A buyback from the Chen. Envy will have his coming up in about 25 seconds, but still on cooldown.
Yeah, Alliance probably won't be able to take a tower off this. There is a glyph, there's backdoor protection, their top lane is being pushed. Their tier 4 is a bit of a buffer here. It has 1600 health, so this creep wave will not be able to take it, but they're running out of time and they feel the pressure and will start going in here, Envy, with the buyback available very soon. However, GA was used, and that's probably the biggest of deals. Even if Envy respawns, he doesn't have that safety net.
Glyph has come out. Alliance will get this lane of Barracks. Fata runs in, takes a fair bit of damage to get things started. Envy will buy back now. The all heal from Chen. Alliance need to get the hell out of there. Loda will get left behind, and he will die. Meanwhile, Pycat does TP home. That tier 4 tower you were talking about that was healthy, now very low on HP.
That's Roche.
Alliance is effectively out of safety structures. Daddy still holding on to some ancient creeps here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Fata caught out. Loda doing a fair bit of damage, but the Abyssal Blade comes down from the skies. This could be a dieback for Loda. He'll fall, and this could bode badly for Alliance. Now Nikwa on the back foot. Ultimate from Zeus does a fair bit of damage, but where's the follow-up? Pycat, BKB on, brings down Envy. It's a dieback for him. All of a sudden, things looking a little bit better for Alliance. Swap onto Fata. Stunned up. The big damage is coming out, but he eats the cheese and gets healed up by Omni Knight. That's enough to find the kill on Ake. Pycat hexed into a little piggy. Mad isolated by the shackle. They'll bring him down. 2 left alive for Alliance, but soon to be 1. Mad on the run. Ghost Scepter buys him a little bit of time. Maybe finds another kill. Nope, that'll be the end of it. Troll now forced to buy back. What an awkward fight that was, Synderin.
This could
Huge win
still
for
go
Cloud9.
either way. Yeah, it's a really big win for Cloud9, but at the same time, 70 seconds on the sideline for Envy means they will not be able to push. They will get this Roshan. There's no way in hell Alliance can contest this with 2 versus 4.
Yeah, they'll be forced to defend anyhow. This tier 4 tower can't afford to take any extra damage. Cheese proving to be very effective in that fight. If Fata wasn't holding on to it, that would have been a completely different exchange. Now this time, Aegis of the Immortal goes to the Bristleback. Level 25, he's pretty massive.
Draw attention to himself and has to be killed
No
twice.
glyph for the Radiant. Oh, this is scary. Rasta wards come down. They get the ranged barracks. Melee under heavy siege. This won't be mega creeps, but Pycat stunned by the Abyssal. Fata in the front lines just pinging out the structures. They want megas. Now Alliance going to have to go all in if they want to have a chance in this game. Nikwa turned into a chicken. They're about to roast him. He'll make it back to the well. And C9 will just back out. Swap onto Fata. Remember, he's the one with the Aegis here, so even if they bring him down once,
They actually can't kill him.
yeah, this is looking a little bit over for Alliance. This is the last fight that they can take. Tier 4 tower, their last one remaining, and it looks like not for long. So what's the play here? You're Megad. The enemy has an Aegis. What do you do here, Synderin?
Abilities to be perfectly ready and go for it. Nice amount of health on Fata, by the way. Exactly 3K. Here we go.
Bone7, hook shot in from Nikwa. They're on to Fata. Ake could be the first one to go down. Power Cogs breaking up this fight. Bone7 falls before the GA comes out. Now he does have a buyback. Remember, he's got the Aghanim, so he could pop this from the well. Clockwork's down. No buyback available on him. Pycat falls as well. He's dead. This should be game.
It's the right call from Alliance to try to go for the Omni Knight, but they didn't have enough, and he even had the buyback. That was pretty much an impossible fight to win for them. Cloud9 do end up winning it after an hour, and the most important thing for them was that they built enough of an advantage in the early mid-game to be able to win this late into the game with their draft. Well, it did...
well, a bold prediction you made and a bold prediction that didn't come true, Sind.
They did make a couple of mistakes that delayed the game a lot, but they kept their composure and did manage to finish it off. I think Alliance also played very well defensively. When you're under this much pressure, it's very